sun was just going down when Alfred Wright pulled into this liquor store on a long, quiet stretch of Route 87 in East Texas, not far from the Louisiana border. The 28-year-old physical therapist was on his way to see a patient when his unreliable pickup truck broke down again. His wife, Lauren, who was home with their 2 young sons, immediately sent Alfred's parents to get him.
Last time I called him, I just heard heavy breathing. He was in distress of some sort. He was not responding to anything that I was saying.
His parents were still 20 minutes away, and Lauren was growing frantic, sending text after text.
At 5:57, trying to get to you. Answer the phone. Answer the phone. Please answer.
Okay.
And at 6:16, I said, please answer, and that was after I'd already heard him in distress of some sort.
When his parents got to the store, they saw Alfred's truck, but no sign of Alfred, only the clerk behind the counter.
I went in and asked her if she saw a clean-cut young black guy in scrubs. She told me that, yes, I saw him out on his cell phone by his truck. And all of a sudden, he put his cell phone in his sock, took off running like the truck was going to blow up.
The clerk did not want to be interviewed on camera by CNN, but told us he left of his own free will, a phrase she repeated several times. Did he have anything to be afraid of?
No.
Did he have any enemies?
Not that I know of.
Alfred Wright grew up in Jasper and played college football. A musical family, his dad is a pastor and middle school gym teacher. His mom raised 5 children, including the youngest, Savion, who tried out for American Idol.
It's been a long time coming.
His family says Alfred always seemed happy.
Alfred was a man of great faith.
Change gonna come.
He loved his family, very ambitious, very driven, very hardworking. His work ethic was phenomenal, fun-loving, and brilliant.
So why would he run, especially alone in the Texas woods, when he knew help was on the way? This part of Sabine County is about a 45-minute drive from Jasper, the town where more than 15 years ago James Byrd Jr. was chained to a pickup truck and dragged to his death by 3 white men. People who live in this area, black and white, say racial tension is always just beneath the surface and that things aren't always as they appear. Which is why when Alfred's watch and items of clothing turned up on a ranch near the liquor store where he was last seen, his family raced there to try to find him. His wife was the first to spot a piece of blue cloth, the same color as the medical scrubs Alfred was wearing the last time she saw him.
It was a perfectly rectangular piece of fabric hanging from the barbed wire fence, and it was as if it was just cut perfectly.
Did it look like it had been put there, that it had been ripped off there? What did it look like?
It definitely didn't look like it had been ripped off.
For more than 3 days, sheriff's deputies searched the property where the belongings were discovered. The family's lawyer, Ryan McLeod, says the sheriff's department told him specially trained dogs lost Alfred's scent near a creek.
If Alfred's body was there, it is incredible. It's actually unimaginable to me that dogs would not have found his body.
Tom Maddox is sheriff of Sabine County, and he was on scene during the search.
He just showed me the circumference of the area. He showed me that this whole circular piece here had been searched. He also told me that numerous times that if he was in the area, that they would find him.
The sheriff's daughter and Alfred Wright were apparently friendly and knew each other through their healthcare jobs. So it came as a surprise to the Wrights when, after 4 days without warning, the sheriff abruptly called off the search, telling the family,
"Your son is just a missing person. My guys are tired. We've exhausted our resources and funds. We're done."
Done with the search and done with any investigation. The Wrights say the sheriff concluded there was no foul play, even taking it a step further. The sheriff offered an explanation that this was probably drug-related, that he was probably having some hallucination that caused him to rip off his clothes, and so there was no foul play. Does that sound like your husband?
No, not at all. Not at all. After they'd found the clothing and his watch, his ID, they told me that there was still no evidence of foul play.
Did you believe that?
No, I don't.
Alfred Wright had been missing for 19 days, and with many questions and few answers, Thanksgiving week, dozens of volunteers did their own search in the cold and rain.